Hi guys, okay, I'm gonna do a haul video. I've got a new setup here, so I hope everything looks good. Okay, so this is a huge haul, another huge haul, and I've gathered a bunch of stuff from different places, so I'll just get right into it. So first of all, I got some silicone treadmill lubricant for my acrylic pours. I have the spray kind, but there's other chemicals in that spray kind that make it into an aerosol, so it's not just pure silicone. So I wanted to try just pure silicone. It's interesting, these ones have the little, you can measure. Not that I need to, I'll probably just put a few drops in each, but that's pure silicone. And this was about $15. That's the cheapest I could get in Canada, and it was from Amazon. So that's that. Then I wanted to get some black gesso. I already have white, but I found this for $7 on Amazon, and it's a little package of white gesso, clear gesso, which I've never tried, and black. So I got my, and I don't need much because I don't actually use it that often. I buy pre-gessoed and all that. So this was perfect for $7 Canadian for me. Okay, next thing is a different category again. This is, I do all sorts of different kinds of art, as you can tell by my channel. But this is my haul from, John Neal Bookseller. So this is calligraphy and special calligraphy or watercolor paint, which are, my sister saw these and she's not an artist and she oohed and awed over them. So here it is. Here's what I got from John Neal Bookseller. So of course a lot of people know the FineTec pearl colors. These are used for calligraphy but also in watercolor. And I wanted to make sure, even though John Neal Bookseller was a bit expensive for me with the shipping and all that and the US exchange, I wanted to make sure I didn't get counterfeits, because you have to watch that on Amazon. I found, I was checking on the, what is it, Kolar, whoever makes these in Germany, they were saying the ones with the black rings can be counterfeit. It's the white ones you want, and these are just so beautiful. I've wanted these forever. And you can take out the little pans like that and make your own palette or move them around, or if you just want to take one out and do some calligraphy. And they're just so beautiful. I love these. So I got the gold palette, the original. I also got this palette, which is called, what's it called? Oh, this is called something. Anyway, it's got pearl, fine gold, shining pink, red, fine lilac, red lilac, blue pearl, blue silver, green pearl, blue green, bronze, and red brown. Tried to get a good mix for my first sets because I didn't want to go too overboard, but I wanted to get as much as I could in with the shipping. So even though these have the little black here, they're not the removable kind, so you know that they're not fakes, but it's these bigger ones with the black inside that apparently they can be fake. So watch out for that. I wouldn't buy these off Amazon or eBay because you don't know who you're buying from. So these are interference colors, so apparently these look amazing on black. They don't really look like anything here, they all look the same, but on black they're like super amazing. So these colors are just so beautiful. And then I just couldn't resist, I mean, what artist can resist a rainbow palette? Who can resist that? These and then it came with the little stickers to put in. This is the rainbow palette. So it's got red, red, golden orange, bronze, moss green, midnight blue, and deep purple. I mean, look at that. They're so amazing. My sister was oohing and awing over them. Anyway, I just can't wait to get into those. I also got an empty palette because I'm going to, I mean, I might want to make my own palette and put these two together in here and then fill these up with different colors. I don't know yet. But it comes and it's just an empty, and you can take out these, you know, pans and put them in here, and then it comes with the labels, little sets of labels so you can label them. So I will be practicing my calligraphy and maybe do little nice labels. So I got that to go with those. And then I also got, I already have a regular calligraphy holder, but this one apparently are the ones to use with the copper plate style writing. It's an oblique, and it's also a dual. You can put one in there, so you can use it straight or oblique. So I thought that was awesome. So I decided to get the 2-for-1 from John Neal Bookseller. And then of course I got this, I got these nibs. So they're in here. And when you're starting out, you want to use the, Zebra G and the Nico G are it's easier. So I got these nibs, and then the blue pumpkin is in there too, right there. Oh, I'm so excited to try these. So see, there's the Zebra G right there. And I can't press and show you them spread. Maybe I can. There you go, look at that. Look at it spread. Oh yeah, look at that. Can't wait to make some gorgeous letters. So here is the sampler, and it was 14 something, and you get these nibs. Gilot 303, Nico G, Gilot 404, Zebra G, Browse Rose, Hunt 101, Principal EF, Browse 66 extra fine, Browse Steno, which is a blue pumpkin right there, and the Takikawa G. So very excited to try those and learn some calligraphy and do it with my inks or my watercolors. Okay, so that was John Neal Bookseller. The next category, let's see if I can quickly put these away, is technology. So I got this, I watch Anne-Marie Ritterhoff in her acrylic pouring, and she called her setup a contraption, which is funny. I use that word too, contraption, but it's like something you rig up, like you pull a MacGyver. That's what you could say here in Canada or America. Pulling a MacGyver, you kind of make a jerry-rig your own setup. But this is actually not really a contraption. This is actually a studio arm, but this was really cheap. It was on Amazon. I got it in a couple days, but I can tell it came from China. So here's, because I can't really fit it all in the screen. So you can see the whole arm here, and then it's actually got a sound. It's for a mic, but I'm not going to use this. Actually, it's to prevent popping of your P's in the microphone. But I'm not going to use it for that. I'm going to use it to clamp a light on, and then use it for an arm to clamp my phone in. However, this is so cheap, it's really pissing me off. Like, I feel like I want to send it back because this thing is like wobbly and it won't tighten. Like, it's impossible to tighten that thing. I'll show you here. So here's the contraption. I can't fit it all in, but I've got it rigged up. But the cool thing is this is meant to take a microphone, so you see how it's like rubber band, so I can fit my little mini tripod, you know, the ones with the movable legs. I can fit that in, and that holds a phone. So that would be a contraption when I rig this up and I put the phone in the you know, one of those spider leg tripods. I could put that in there. If I could show you this in full, you can imagine it up, and it goes really high on the desk to film from above for me doing my watercolor paintings and acrylic pours now. But see, it just screws on there onto your table. If I can, I'll insert some footage right here of it like hooked up somewhere in my home, but right now I don't have it. And then this arm attaches, and it's a boom mic arm, so it does move. And I specifically wanted to show this because I know this is kind of for Anne-Marie. My channel isn't monetized, by the way. I just do these videos for the art community just to pay it forward because I get so much out of YouTube videos. I like to pay it forward too to help others. So Anne-Marie Ritterhoff was talking about how she wanted to improve her lighting and get some stuff. So I might leave a link here if she cares to check this out, if she wants to get one, or if she might want to get a more expensive setup. This is like the cheapest you can get, but it's gonna be sufficient for me for now, because all I really need to do is actually I could just balance my phone on it right like that and have it look down, or I can jerry rig the tripod. And it also has the reason I got this one is because it has an arm attached, and this really, I can put my phone in there, and my phone is an iPhone SE, and it's like a 6, but it has a really good video camera in it. It's actually better than my iPod mini. So I like to film with my phone, which is, I'm doing that right now, and I can easily just clip that in, and I can really easily get it in and out and see what I'm filming in there. So anyway, that's that thing, that big arm. I also got a this is another one for Anne-Marie, the cheapest lamp I could get, and I'll insert some footage here. Okay, so the cheapest lamp I could get was this one, but it's really rickety, and I find when I clamp it on, it's really hard to clamp and it falls everywhere. And so unless you have something really like a shelf to clip it on or something really sturdy, actually Anne-Marie's contraption that her husband made would work probably because it's sturdy enough. But my stuff is like little arms that are flimsy, like this thing I just bought. So it's really not working. Even my flimsy tripod, it's kind of, I clipped it on and it's falling over. So, and then I got this huge 55 Kelvin, 150 watt studio photography light bulb, and it freaked me out when I took it out of the package. I'll again get some footage and insert it here. But this light bulb is like this big, and it's huge, and it's right now it's coming out of that cone and it's in my face, and I'm not sure if it's gonna do a glare or not. So, and then I've got this glary table. Anyway, let's get on to the next thing. Okay, the next thing I have is from, I think this is from the dollar store here in Canada. Okay, so I got some file folders because I'm doing a Marie Kondo KonMariing my whole apartment, and I'm getting rid of tons of stuff, decluttering. I even did my art supplies. I didn't, that was crazy. And so I'm organizing files. I don't even need that many because I got rid of 2 huge garbage bag fulls of papers. But if you don't know about the KonMari method of decluttering, it's the only thing out there that has let me get rid of stuff. Everything else I wanted to hold on to. But so that's for organizing. And then I got these little tiny cups for little small acrylic pours, and I'm just picking these up as I find them because I don't find cups everywhere, so they're kind of hard to find. And then this is just dollar store glitter. I thought, I'm not really into glitter, it's not my style, but I thought I might try sprinkling a little bit in a pour and see how it looked. But I'm really not, that's not my thing. So even in crafting, I don't like glitter. I mainly do watercolor, so that's, I don't know, I just thought glitter is good to have on hand though. Okay, and the other thing I got was, oh, my cat must have put that in there. I got some big cups for a dirty pour cup for a larger canvas. And then I got these little storage containers, and these I can mix. I got my Bombay India inks and these, and to mix for dipping calligraphy pens in or mixing custom colors. So it's always good to have these little containers. So I got those at the dollar store. Okay, and then I got the mother of all haul at the art store here in Ottawa. It's crazy. Like, I can't even believe what I got. Okay, let's start off with bag 1. Okay, so Look at all these inks. Okay, I must have, I don't know how many. These are Pebeo Artist Acrylic Liquid. So I can use these in just paintings or in acrylic pours. So I can use those for a variety of things. And I got all, so these are normally $7.99, okay? But at my local art store, they were just clearing them out and they were on for $1.99. So $2 each. So I basically said, you know what? That's just too good to pass up. So I got a Pebeo Prism one. That was $1. See? $1. So I got that. But I don't really like using those because they're not water soluble. They're hard to clean up. So see, white ink, I can do calligraphy with that too. 3 more colors. Like, look at this. Sanguine, that's like blood. Flesh tone. Cyan, that's a beautiful basic color. Like, look at all these. $2 each. So basically at regular price, these would be about $8 each. 3 of those for $30. And on sale, I got all of those for, I suppose it's about the same price. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There, all those colors. Navy blue, raw umber, ultramarine blue, light blue, white. So I'm so stoked, like all those inks. Okay, the last bag is a big bag. Look at it. Okay, let's see if I can fit. Okay, so then I was talking to a woman in the store, and it's the funniest thing because she was looking for Wallach's, that's the art store's pouring medium that I showed you in another video. I use their brand, not Liquitex, but I use the art store brand. And I overheard the woman asking the guy about pouring, and he didn't know anything. So I like snuck over there and I said, I couldn't help but overhear you talk about you wanted some pouring, and she was just beginning. So here's a little shout out to Anne-Marie Ritterhoff. If you don't know her and you want to check out an amazing artist who does acrylic pouring, I gave her your name, Anne-Marie, and I said, you have to go. I wrote it down for her and told her to buy, there's a certain thing in the hardware store you can use for pouring. And I got her to, and I've used this too. And so she got some of that, but I sent her to your channel. So she's going to go, there's going to be a new person that someone in Ottawa recommended you to. So hi, Anne-Marie. Okay, so I got this Wallach's medium gloss fluid medium and varnish. So this I can pour with, because actually Anne-Marie has gotten a new recipe now, and I think I'm going to substitute this for her, for the, I think it was golden or Liquitex varnish medium. So I mean, this is good to have all around. So I got that nice big bottle. Oh yeah, so more sale stuff. So I wouldn't get this much stuff if it wasn't on sale. But okay, so I got some more of those Wallach's fluid acrylics because these actually worked well. I did my gilded cherry tart pour with these. I think that light is not working for me. It doesn't look, it looks dark over here and really light over here. I don't know. I don't think I like it. Oh, and now it's overexposed. Okay. Anyway, I got a couple of those. I want to try the Titan Buff, and these are liquidy. So they're good. You don't have to mix much water. And then these were like $4.80 each. But these are high quality Aqua liquid pigment. So you see that it's very liquid. This is almost like airbrush style. I think they're used for silk screening. But phthalo, green, yellow, these I'm sure I can use. I was looking at the brochure, so I'm sure I can use these as pigment in pours. So I got Pyrrell orange and phthalo green. Oh, I got another fluid acrylic alizarin crimson. These are about 4 times cheaper than the golden fluid acrylics. So I'm very lucky that I have an art store that carries their own brand of this. So all I can tell you is I know you can't get this if you're wanting it, but you could look at your local art store and ask them if they have their own brand of these things. So, because they might save some money. Okay, and I got some more of these pigments. Oh, okay. Anne-Marie Ritterhoff suggestion. I got 2 more little triple thicks. They didn't have the big container, so these were like $1.99. I just chucked a couple of those in my cart. And here's a couple more of the Acura. These are about $5 each. Phthalo green, blue, and burnt sienna. Those are colors I can always use. I've needed one of these for a while for my watercolor paintings. It's a sand eraser by Tombow. And it's very rough, and it erases, you know, the texture on the watercolor paper. So if you really need to get ink off or something like that, it's good. Okay, and then this was just a sale item that I couldn't resist. It was normally like $30, but it includes 3 Jelly Roll pens, which is pigment ink, and sometimes I use these to embellish watercolor paintings. In the primaries, metallics, gold, copper, and silver, so I'll always use those. They're archival. And it comes with a black, sort of moleskin style midnight sketchbook. So I don't have any black paper, and this was like normally $25, but this was for $6.99, so I couldn't resist getting that. So I still need to review some cheaper glitter and metallic gel pens I got on Amazon, and I wanted some some black paper to review these on. And I just used one of these, a black one, in an acrylic pour skin painting that I'm about to post because I just filmed it all. But I'm going to do a video reviewing those, and I think I might do it in this book. So there's some more. Oh, I didn't get those today, so put those there. I almost forgot these. I got these at the dollar store. These are just little 4-pack of little small, aren't they cute? Little square canvases. I don't know how big they are. I think they're 5x5 or something like that, 6x6. Little canvases to pour on because I don't have any of those. So that's cute. Almost done, guys. So for the price I spent at the art store, I got tons of stuff. You know, normally you can just put a few items in your cart and you've got $200. But here's just a masonite board I wanted to try. It's just a small 8x10 one. I just wanted to try doing a pour on it. So now that I have my black gesso, I might either white gesso it or black gesso it. We'll see. And do a pour on that. And then check this out. I couldn't get Yupo paper. It was like so expensive before. Now I found out my local art store carries it finally. So I got some Yupo medium. And this is 11x14. So I have some smaller, but I wanted this bigger size. So that's it. That is everything. I know this is a crazy huge haul. Look at all these pigments. It's crazy. You see? There we go. So I have all this stuff to play with now, and my calligraphy. And I almost forgot to show you the best purchase I got at this haul, and it's awesome. So it's quite big, so it's off my table, but here it is. Right there. So I got this big rack for drying flat paintings. Now these racks, I've seen them before, but they go for like, you know, $150 to $200. Like, I can't even believe that. But I got this one for $40. I don't know, it was the only one in the store. Like, it was, and the girl there told me it was like 80% off or something. It's crazy. So I couldn't believe it, and I've always wanted one of these, but there's no way I was going to spend $200 on one. Well, I can't. So I am so happy that I got that, and it's come in useful because so I've got my art to be painted here, like when I have line art that I need to paint, I can put it here, And then I have like finished paintings there, which are, this is the thicker canvas, but, and then I also have just some stuff here that I did with my nieces that, we made some, we made some art. Here's my, that was a, my own eyes are coming out and staring at me here. That was just a practice to find some, like a study practice of my own face to do, for the colors. It's weird to see my own eyes like that. And then here's some art I did with my nieces. That is my niece Dolly painted this in. I drew a quick cake for them, and my niece Dolly painted that in. And she's 6. And then I think Dolly is my little protege, because this is another one my niece Maya did, and she's 9, but I think she abandoned it. But then Dolly went full off. I just think that's awesome. And there's Maya's watercolor. I taught her how to do watercolor. I did this heart, and then she did all those, so it just looks amazing. Sorry, and that's Dolly again with her Picasso. She did a really cool Picasso looking cubist piece, and there's some more. And anyway, so as you can see, I can just keep the paintings there. Really? And you know she'd come and say hello. Lady Tiger Lily making her appearance. So I can also put my just rest the tiles here. Now it's, you know, I can't really put them fully wet and dry them in here. Well, I guess I can the tiles, but here's a picture of my dog Duncan that I haven't finished yet, and I just lost him March 28th, so you know what, I'm still heartbroken over it. I miss him so much. You have no idea. I'm still crying like twice a day over him. Anyway, that's sad, but here's my acrylic pour that I just did on a record. So I can put the records in here to dry, they'll fit, but as you can see, there's, you know, you can move these things. But I couldn't put, like, if this canvas is wet, it's too, like, I would touch it and stuff. So it's good after the pieces have dried for me to store them in here. But of course it's good for, like, my drawings, like this. This is a drawing of my niece Maya. But I can store them in here so they're not damaged in any way. And then I can also put my skins in here that I'm going to be using, so I can take the skins off and just put them on a canvas and store them in there, like I did here. Same thing, I've got a skin here that I've used. And so here's Marigold. That's just a little, that's a lady I did with the skins from my acrylic pouring drippings. So I won't show you the whole thing. It's just like a little, I haven't posted the video yet, so it's a little peek into that. But I am going to post a video on how I made her. But I just wanted to show you that I got this in the haul, and I am so happy with it. I love it so much. So that's that. Again, I thought I was finished, but I'm not. And there's another thing here that I got a while ago that I didn't show yet. But I'll include it in this haul. But this is like a one-of-a-kind I got from a merchant on, what was it? Etsy, I think it was. And look at this. It's a little, it came from Hong Kong, I believe. And it's a little ceramic with that's a puffer fish. This is a little puffer fish, also known as a fugu fish. It's actually a little bit poisonous, and it's a delicacy, and they eat it, and it makes you feel kind of tingly. But if you eat too much, it can put you into a zombie state. So it can actually make you look like you're dead for a couple of days. And they've actually buried people alive because they've gone into this. It puts their system into the shock where their body like looks like it's dead, and their breathing goes so low that they can hold a breath for so long that they can look like they're dead. Anyway, that's just a little weird information I've come across in my life. But look at this little dish. How adorable is this? Like, I can use this for watercolor water and just to tap off the brush or whatever. But I think it's actually made for inking, like sumi ink or calligraphy type thing, which is perfect because I can pour a little bit of my calligraphy ink in here in the 4 pots, and it's a little, look at it, it's so amazing. I love it so much. And it was like a one-of-a-kind thing, so it's not like people can, they're on sale, like hundreds of them. It was just one, and I love it so much. Anyway, my little fugu fish is so adorable too. Anyway, so that's that. That's it for my haul. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.